Hey everybody, welcome to Friday's at-home workout presented to you by Progression Fitness. Thanks for joining us for another day of at-home workouts. I'm going to start today with our mindset piece. This one was actually a recommendation, a really cool thought brought up by a member. And today's mindset is one of acceptance, okay? I don't know about all you guys, but some days it just feels like more stuff gets done than on other days, right? The current state of things. Some days feel awesome and normal, and some days just feel like, what the heck is going on in the world? So today's mindset, again, this whole conversation was from somebody else, I'm borrowing it and paraphrasing, is acceptance and learning to sit with those feelings and accept that not every day is going to go perfect and that not every day you're going to feel the best. Some days you will, some days you won't. But you're doing it. Even if you get one thing done today, or if you have the most productive day you've had the entire year maybe, or a productive time of your life in the entire year, whatever's going on, just learning to go with the roller coaster that is life right now and accept it. Okay? Let's go ahead. Let's get into our warm-up. Actually, we'll talk about our greasy groove first. It's gonna be a fun one today. I'm really excited for this. It's 1 minute of crawling. Let's go ahead. Let's start today with 1 minute of crawling. If you want to see the demo video up next, go for it. Otherwise, most of us should have an idea of what a leopard or bear crawl look like today. I would recommend the leopard crawl, one of the #1 at-home training exercises you aren't doing, but you can start doing it today. Go ahead, 1 minute, every 30 minutes today, leopard crawling. Your goal is 10 sets or beyond. Here we go. Now it's time for our warm-up today. Today, we're going to do the following, folks. We're just going to chip through a bunch of different movements. Today it's going to start with 100 knee to elbows or marches in place. Then it's going to be 100 post march, where we're bending over with a slight bend in our front knee, almost in a like a half lunge. And you should feel a big stretch in your hamstring and in your glutes or butt. Wonderful for waking up the lower back, butt, and hamstrings. And then you're going to have 40 goose steps or just standing toe touches, and then 20 pump stretches at the end. Okay, roll right through that, however long it takes you. If you don't quite feel great, you want to go through it again, do it again. All right, please spend the next 15 to 20 minutes warming up though. That means getting outside, going for a run, walk, jog, bike, hike, skateboard, you name it. Get outside, do something. Okay, here we go. Welcome back from the warm-up. Time to get right into our strength portion today. Again, it is 8 sets of 10s. We're going to do 10 on the left, 10 on the right, single arm floor press today. If you have a barbell, just do this with a barbell. Just do 10 total reps. If you, and then after that, you're immediately going to do 10 single arm bent over rows. Today I demo a towel grip bent over row. I highly recommend implementing this. I've had a lot of questions about how do you train pull-ups without a pull-up bar. I don't have a pull-up bar. This is one of the top exercises that I'm doing right now. Another great addition to this, okay? Tempo work. We did it 2 weeks back or last week where we took time. If you have lighter weights, the best thing you could do for strength development is tempo or create more time under tension. Coach Jeremy had a great post about this in the Coach's Corner today. Spending more time under tension is going to make your muscle fibers stronger. Okay, especially if you lack maximal weights or heavy weights, slow down your movements. Okay, try to take 3 seconds down, 3 seconds up on everything. Lots of tempo work will help. Okay, go ahead, watch the demos coming up next. You're free to play around with variations that you found successful over the past several weeks of doing floor pressing and rowing. So this is not a one size fits all. Make sure to pick a fun variation, something that you're interested in doing, and let's get after it. Welcome back from the strength piece. It's time for our workout of the day. Today you have the following. It's a 2 rounds for time workout of 40 push-ups, 40 single arm dumbbell cleans, and 40 single arm overhead walking lunges. You're gonna go through that 2 times. So in total you should end up doing 80 push-ups, 80 single arm dumbbell hang cleans, and 80 overhead lunge steps. Now, today there's a lot of different ways you could vary these movements, as of most of our workouts as of late, right? It's also dependent upon what equipment you have at home. Maybe your weight is too heavy to do it overhead, so you have to do it from the front rack position or just in a suitcase carry to the side of your body. Either of those would be perfectly acceptable for today's workout. Again, it's about dialing in the right intensity for you. So make sure whatever you do today, you do at least 2 to 3 warm-up sets before this workout. Run through 10 reps of everything. Make sure it's gonna be a good workout for you today. This is a little bit different. Please go from push-up, you have to finish all the push-ups before you move on to the dumbbell hang cleans. You have to finish all the dumbbell hang cleans before you move on to the lunges, and then back onto round 2. This is not partitioned however you want, okay? Obviously you can do that at home and I'm not gonna know. So if you prefer to do that today, go for it. But today the challenge is meant to be doing it in order, all right? You're gonna be fatigued by the time the second round comes around. If you do it that way, it's gonna be a struggle bus to finish it. So, with that being said, other alternatives today are upscales. Instead of push-ups, you could do hand release push-ups. Single arm dumbbell hang cleans. If you only have a slam ball, do slam balls, or a slam ball over the shoulder, or maybe change up the movement from round to round. The single arm overhead lunge, we already talked, there's a lot of different variations today. This or the dumbbell hang clean could be done with a kettlebell. You could do kettlebell cleans. What a fun workout. We've done tons of kettlebell cleans lately. Very, very great conditioning movement that you can do a lot of. All right, big key here. I've heard a lot of people talking about beating up their wrists from all these these clean movements on kettlebells. Remember, when you grip the bell, instead of death gripping the bell, make sure you hook the kettlebell with your grip. And when you go to swing that kettlebell up, you want to make sure that the kettlebell is able to just gently swing around your hand and sit into the crook of your arm right here against your shoulder and your bicep, right? If you're death gripping it, it's gonna fly right out and smack you right in the forearm. It's not gonna feel great. So hook the kettlebell versus death gripping the kettlebell, okay? So give that a few practice rounds. Again, if you're still not figuring out the right variations for your workout today, reach out to a coach immediately. Most of us are on our phones or on Facebook like 24/7. So hit us up. We'd love to help recommend the right variation and intensity for you today. Watch the demo videos if you need to, and let's get started for this workout. Let's get started with this workout today. Hey, great work today, folks. Thank you so much for joining us for another week of progression at home workouts. You did it. Good on you. Some of the workouts probably went really well for you. Some of them maybe didn't, but you did them. And that's what matters. Way to keep persevering. You got this. We'll see you tomorrow for Saturday at home workout. Don't forget, it's Friday. That means progression virtual hangout night, starting at 5 p.m. with our nutrition talk. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.